Welcome to iTTV for Form 4 Physics. We are entering a new chapter, Chapter 4. Our lesson today is called Heat. Many of us are very familiar with heat. We know that when we heat up an object, its temperature is going to rise. But we have a bit of a misconception. We tend to think that heat and temperature are the same thing. Sparkles. This is a burning sparkles. Each tiny spark is actually a tiny piece of white hot metal. Its temperature may be as high as 800 degrees Celsius, but it contains a small amount of energy. When the sparkles falls on your skin, the heat transferred is small. We do not feel pain. What is heat? When a blacksmith heats up a piece of iron in a forge, the iron glows as the energy from the fire is transferred to the piece of iron. If the iron is heated, the iron gains internal energy as thermal energy. Heat energy is being transferred from the burning charcoal to the iron bar. So what we seem to understand here, or what I hope you understand here, is that heat energy is an energy that is transferred from hot objects or hot material to a cooler material or a cooler object. We tend to say that heat energy is an energy in transit. It is moving from one place to another place, from hot to cold. What is heat? Matter does not contain heat. Matter contains molecular kinetic energy. Heat is energy in transit from a body of higher temperature to one of lower temperature. So remember this. We learned this in our lower secondary. Heat moves from hot to cold. Whether it's from a hot object to another cooler object, or whether it moves from a hot area to a cooler area, or the best example, it moves from the hot sun to us here, the cooler earth. What is heat? When an object is heated, it will absorb heat energy and the temperature will increase. When an object is cool, it will release heat energy and the temperature will decrease. And we have many examples of this in our daily life. The simplest example is you yourself. If you walk out into the hot sun, you will start to heat up. You are absorbing heat energy and your temperature is rising slightly. If you go and stand in a shaded area where it is cooler, well, you are hot, the cooler area, well, it's cooler. So heat is moving from you out into the surrounding air and you feel your temperature decrease. You feel cooler. Thermal contact. Two objects are in thermal contact when heat energy can be transferred between them. When two objects with different degrees of hotness come into thermal contact, heat energy is transferred between the two objects. So here is a really important thing for you to understand. Thermal contact. When two objects are touching each other, we say that they are in thermal contact. Now please understand that you yourself are in constant thermal contact with the surrounding air. Either you are gaining heat energy from the surrounding because the air is hotter and you are cooler, or you are losing heat energy to the surrounding because you are hotter and the air around you is cooler.